Hi, so today is going to be part one of a two-part video, which are products that I was disappointed in and products that I wasn't disappointed in, and I'm going to call it thumbs up products and thumbs down products. And it's not necessarily things I regret buying, because I don't really regret buying them. It's just things that I was, and it's also not products that were hyped up, it's just things that I was looking forward to trying and that I was either really disappointed with when I tried it or really happy with when I tried it. And also a little disclaimer, I'm not saying that the products are bad, because some of them are like cult products and some of them other YouTubers love or some of my best friends love and I don't, so it's obviously just personal taste, and it shows that everybody's different. So I think this video I'm going to do the products that I was disappointed with, and then the next one will be the products that I was happy with. So, okay, I'm going to start with the products that I was a little disappointed with when I got home and tried them. So the first one is going to be the Clarins Beauty Flash Balm, and I'm well aware that this is a proper cult product, and one of my best friends, Debs, loves this and wears it every day. But with me, I just really didn't like it. So I bought this in the airport because it was discounted, and I've always wanted to try it just because I think every magazine I've ever read has talked about this and it's just everywhere. So I bought it at the airport, and it's supposed to be like a moisturiser, primer, it says it brightens and tightens, and Clarins is a really good brand, so I was looking forward to it. The reason I don't like this, number one, smell. I think it smells like nappy cream. I don't know, for those of you who haven't been around nappy cream, maybe you won't understand, but to me this smells like my nieces and nephews' nappy cream. And it's really, really strong, so when I put it on my face I really like smell it all the time on me, and I hate that when there's a really heavy scent on a product you're going to put all over your face. It was quite nice. I mean, it was quite thick. It didn't feel horrible on my face, but once I'd sort of gotten over the smell of it, which took quite a while, I didn't feel like it really did much for me. It didn't really act as a primer, it didn't moisturise that well. I just felt a bit like it just wasn't worth the hype at all and just did nothing. And you can see by how full it is, I haven't used it at all. I used it a few times and just decided I couldn't handle the smell, and I'll probably give this to someone. So that was a shame. The next one, I've got them all down here, it's kind of a bit of a similar product, is the Elizabeth Arden 8 Hour Cream, which again is a proper cult product that everybody loves. I've had this for years. I used to carry it in my handbag all the time, and I used to pretend I loved it, but then I just realised I'm lying to myself, I don't love it. It's a thick balm that you can use on dry, chapped areas. You can use it on your lips, on your elbows, any sort of areas that are dry, and it helps with sunburns, it helps with everything. It's just one of those that's been around forever. It is a really good product, but I didn't like it because I don't like the smell. Again, I think I have a real problem with smells. Really don't like the smell. Oh god, I really don't like the smell. That's worse than the Clarins Flash Balm. Really don't like the smell. They've actually recently brought out an unscented, is that the word? Fragrance-free version. So I ran straight away to Boots to try it, and it smells exactly the same. Like, maybe not as strong, but you can definitely smell it. It's definitely not fragrance-free. I also didn't love this because it's so thick. Like, I wouldn't use it as a lip balm because if I accidentally lick my lips I'm gonna have that disgusting smell in my mouth. And it's kind of too thick to use on my elbows. I just couldn't really find a use for it, and I felt like I was carrying it around in my handbag all the time and never using it. So I just don't really think this is for me. It's a shame, really. I think the lip balm's quite nice. They have like a lip balm version that's in a lipstick. My sister uses that. I think that's quite nice. But this original version, even though it's in a nice tube, I just never use it. The next product is the MAC Fix Plus, and I bought the travel version when I was queuing up, and I thought I'd give it a go because I've always wanted to try it. And this is supposed to be a sort of refreshing spray. It's good if you put too much makeup on and you want to like sort of make it a bit more dewy. It can be used as a setting spray, although I don't think that's really what it's that good for. And I just didn't get this at all. It feels like water to me. It's definitely not a mist, it's like a spray. Okay, well that was annoying. My memory card ran out of space, so I had to go download the first part of that video. where was I? I think I was talking about the MAC Fix Plus. I can't remember what I said last, but this is, I think it was something about the spray, and when you spray this, it's not a mist like the Caudalie Beauty Elixir, it's an actual spray. So the first time I used this was after I did my makeup, and it pretty much ruined my makeup, and I looked like I had a wet face, and it really annoyed me. So the only time I would use this is before I put my makeup on, but then it's kind of just like washing your face. I mean, it says it has minerals and stuff in it. I don't know. I'm just not a fan. I don't really see the point of it, and I think it's just nicely packaged water. The next thing is another kind of shocker. I feel really mean. This is quite like a depressing video. Sorry. There's lots of other products from these brands that I like, but these ones just didn't float my boat. So this is a Chanel nail polish, and I hunted down this nail polish for months and months. It's called Particulier. Particulier. I don't know how to say that, but it's 505. Particulier. I think that's how you say it. It's kind of a browny taupe, kind of a mushroomy brown colour. And yeah, I looked for this for ages because I really wanted it. It's the first Chanel nail polish I bought, and I haven't bought any since. And it's in this nice packaging with a nice lid and the Chanel logo and another little lid under there. The reason I was disappointed with this is because it lasted around 1 day, if that, before chipping. And no matter what base coat or what top coat I used, my nails were in great condition at the time. It always chipped, and I just think that's a bit unacceptable for how expensive it was, and it's Chanel. So that's a shame. It's a really nice colour. I think Barry M do one quite similar. And yeah, I just can't believe it lasted for such a short time. I think it's a real shame. So I was disappointed with that. And another nail polish actually is the Hansen Complete Salon Manicure. And this is in the colour Yellow Kitty. And this is the first nail polish from Sally Hansen I've bought. I've bought like top coat and base coat, but this is the first colour nail polish. And I bought it because I thought it would be a really nice sort of yellowy, banana-y yellow colour for the summer. And it wasn't so much the nail polish that I was disappointed with, because I think the nail polish was alright, and it's got a really nice like big thick brush like the new Essie polishes. But it was the colour, it just wasn't a nice banana yellow, it was a kind of sick yellow. So I think that's a shame, and I was kind of really disappointed with the colour, and I won't use that because it just doesn't suit my skin tone at all. The next thing, I'm going to do these two because they're both mascaras. So the first one, this just shows its complete personal taste, because this is a favourite of Anna from Viviana Does Makeup, and she has lovely lashes and she always looks great, so it obviously just works different for different people. But I got this, it's the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. I got this before I went to Morocco because it's waterproof, and I thought that would be good for holiday. But it's just really not my sort of mascara. It's got a plastic wand, and I like quite thick, like furry ones, so they give my eyelashes a lot of thickness, and it's just too fiddly. I found like I couldn't even grip my eyelashes with it, because it was just so small, and it just did nothing for my lashes, literally did nothing. It kind of separated them a bit, that was it, and I felt like I was wearing no mascara when I wore it. And another mascara is the Covergirl Lash Blast Fusion, which I got in America, in Target when I was there. It's quite cool packaging, really, like kind of purple. And this is kind of a massive fat brush, but tiny plastic bristle things on it. And similar to the telescopic one, I feel like I couldn't grip my lashes very well. I just felt like I was brushing them and not really like getting through them properly. I can't explain, it just did nothing. You'd think from the brush that it would give you really thick, full lashes, but it just did absolutely nothing for them, and I was really disappointed with that. I need to throw this away, it's actually really old, but I don't use it. I just sort of kept it in my drawer. The next product is another thing that people always love. So I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't seem to love any of these things, but it's a Sleek Face Contour Kit. Sleek is a really good brand, and they have really affordable makeup that they sell in Superdrug. And I've liked some of the other stuff I've tried, but this is basically, the idea is great. It's a bronze and highlight duo, so perfect, all you need. Bronzy colour to contour with and a sort of shimmery highlight for your cheekbones and stuff, and it looks really nice like when it's in here, but the colours just don't work for me at all. The bronze is just too sort of murky, dirty colour for me. It just literally makes me look dirty when I put it on, and doesn't suit me at all. I find it really hard to blend as well, and the highlight colour is too white. I just feel like when I wear these together I literally look like something out of Towie, and it just looks awful on my skin tone and on everything, and I can't get it to work at all. So I'm probably going to give this to my cousin because I think she'll like it, but yeah, it's just not for me. But I think it's a good price and you get a good deal. If the colours work for you, I think this is a good product. Then I've got a brush, another brush that everybody loves, and it's the Sigma Flat Top Synthetic Kabuki F80, and it looks like this. It looks similar to the Real Techniques buffing brush, but it's actually quite different. It's a lot more kind of dense, a lot more hairs packed together, slightly different shape as well. When I first got this I was really excited, and I used it for quite a while, but then I just realised it was just too much for me. I don't need to wear that much makeup, and it was making my foundation really cakey and too heavy. It's definitely like, I prefer using this to like a flat foundation brush, but I'm just trying it on my hand now. I don't know, it's not as good as the buffing brush, and I was a bit disappointed with it, and I just haven't used it much really since I got it. Then another nail product is something I use a lot, which is kind of strange for something that I'm not a big fan of, but that's just for convenience really, and it's the O.P.I Nail Envy. I actually have 2 of these, so I'm not going to throw them away. I'm definitely going to keep using them because they don't damage my nails or anything, and I use it as a base coat. The reason I'm disappointed with it is because it just doesn't really strengthen my nails. I bought it because my nails were really flaky when I got back from holiday, and I thought this would really strengthen them and get rid of the flakiness, but I just haven't seen a massive change in my nails really. I don't know if I did it wrong. I think I followed all the instructions, but it just didn't seem to do much. I wasn't like, wow, my nails are in such good condition now. They're still kind of a bit flaky and rubbish. So I don't think this really does what it says it should do. I've just got a few more. The next one is the Benefit POREfessional Primer, and I can see why a lot of people like this. I think it is a good product, but it's just not the sort of primer I like, and it's funny because a primer's meant to like stop grease, and it's oil free, it says, and you know, it's not meant to feel greasy, but I feel like it feels greasy on me and really like slippery, and I just don't really like this sort of primer. I prefer the water-based primers, and this is too kind of, I don't know, it just feels weird, and I also didn't feel like it made my makeup last at all. I felt like my makeup disappeared quicker than it normally does with my Laura Mercier primer, so that's a shame because it was quite expensive, and I really don't love it, but I keep it and try it again every now and again. Like, who knows, maybe if my skin changes it'll work better for me, because I know a lot of people that love this. The next 2, the final 2, are lip products. First one is limited edition Vaseline Creme Brûlée. I don't know why I bought this. I know I don't like Vaseline. I really don't like Vaseline. I feel like it doesn't moisturise my lips at all. It just sits on the top of my lips, and it's full of stuff that isn't good for you, like petroleum jelly. It's not good to be in lip balm. But I completely fell for the hype, and there was a big stand in Selfridges, like Creme Brûlée Vaseline, and I love Creme Brûlée, so I just bought this thinking, yay, it'll smell like Creme Brûlée. But it doesn't smell like Creme Brûlée, it smells like Vaseline it just smells like sweet Vaseline. It could be strawberry, it could be anything. It definitely doesn't smell like Creme Brûlée, and it's still plain old Vaseline, exactly the same Vaseline, just with a slightly different smell. So I don't know why I got that. I never ever use it. And then the last one is a Topshop lipstick, and this is really cool. Like, when I saw it I was really excited. It's in crystal, and it's like a bright pink clear lipstick with like crystals and sparkly bits inside, and I still think it's really cool to like take out and open. It looks really impressive. It's supposed to be one of those ones, like, it's supposed to be one of those lip balms that adapts to the pH of your lips, and so it looks a different colour on everyone. Let me just try it on my hand. I feel like it's quite watery, like it's not very moisturising, and it does sort of go pink, but I don't know what I was expecting from it. My expectations are probably just too high, but I just feel like it's a bit of a pinky watery lip balm, and it wasn't as exciting as when I looked at it. I was like, oh, it's amazing, but it wasn't that amazing really. So that's it for products that I was disappointed in. I I feel a little bit like depressed now, so I'm going to film the video with these products here about the products that I love, and then that will be up next. So don't forget to watch that, that will make you a bit happier. And again, like I said at the beginning, doesn't mean those products are bad, it's just that they didn't really work for me. So let me know actually if you have any of those products and love them, and if I'm using any of them wrong as well, because I'll definitely try them again if I am. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in part 2. Bye!